Welcome back to another video. My name's Mark McGuire. I love garage gym equipment, working out, and hopefully inspiring other people to do the same. Today in the gym, we have the newest piece of equipment, the RitFit PSR05 Smith Machine. I know it's got an incredible name, but it also does have a great value packed into a very compact design. Before we get started, RitFit sent me this free of charge. They sent me the Smith Machine along with some weight plates and an adjustable bench for a full review. So that's what I'm here to bring you. We talked about some other options. I thought this was an interesting value, so I went with this one specifically. Here we are, I assembled it. It's in-house. I've been messing around and tinkering and working out with it for about 4 or 5 days now. There will be a link in the description to their website. I'm fortunate to have this in my home gym, so I'm here to tell you exactly what I think about it. Let's get into it. So this is budget friendly, and I say that. It's $539.99. That is a lot of money, I know, but it's got a lot of different features that it comes with right off the bat. You have the Smith Machine option. You don't always see a Smith Machine for a home gym setup. I find a lot of value in utilizing Smith Machines. It is a very effective way to get a good workout. We have a Smith Machine. Not only do we have that, we have a lat pull down and we have a low row feature, which is incredible because you can get so much done with just that high and low pulley. Also comes with a lat pull down bar and a straight bar. It's got a multi-grip pull-up option. It's got a landmine attachment, landmine exercises. That just opens up a whole new playbook. Band pegs as well. I'm turning around just to double check, but it comes with a foot plate for the low row. Something like this is gonna be good for the majority of people just getting started in the home gym or even like more experienced lifters. Getting into some of the benefits of a Smith Machine, obviously safety. You're in a home gym by yourself. Having a Smith Machine, if you don't know how it operates, it's got little safeties throughout the uprights that at any point throughout the lift, you can easily rack it. It reminds me of in the gym when you do have that spotter with you and they're right there over the bar. You have that sense of comfort knowing that if you did fail, they could help you. I think these are awesome for certain types of exercises, isolation exercises, because you worry less about stability. It's got the guide rods, so it's helping stabilize the weight as you're lifting it. Compound exercises as well. I feel like it's more stable. I'm worrying less about the weight and more about the muscles that I'm utilizing. The ease of use with a Smith Machine. You don't have these long safety spotter arms that you have to adjust with the J-hooks and everything. And the approachability of this is like you just walk up to it, you figure out what you want to do, and you can move some things around real quick. I gotta be efficient with my workouts. All right, getting into the dimensions and capacity. The height is going to be 82 inches tall. Depth is going to be 47 inches. The length or width, including the Smith Machine bar, is going to be 71 inches. And the rack itself is going to be 44 inches wide, 14 gauge steel, 2x2 tubing. Max weight for the bar is 500 pounds. Max weight for the plate carriage and cables is going to be 300 pounds. Shipping and assembly only took about a week to get here, which was nice, if that. So 2 separate FedEx deliveries on 2 separate days. I was able to put this thing together relatively easily, packaged really nice. First impressions of just the powder coat is very nice. It's got a nice appeal to it. Instructions were all very clear, good pictures and whatnot, and diagrams telling you where everything goes. I just used the tools that it came with. So I was able to assemble this thing with the tools that it came with the instructions and everything, probably in like 6 hours with a couple breaks in between. Yeah, here we are. It seems to be holding up all right. I haven't crushed myself yet, so no, honestly, I think it's good. Tightened all the bolts, and any wobble or anything can be corrected with weighting it down. The rubber feet that help. I think it is because the way the garage is, it's slightly sloped, so there is a little bit of like wobble in balance anyway. Starting with the Smith Machine, this right here is worth the price for me. I was concerned at first as I was putting this together, but adding a little bit of oil that comes with this really makes the sliders move up and down the solid guide rods extremely smoothly. On the shaft itself, there is a very passive knurling I think is just fine for most. Being that the width is only 44 inches, it will feel narrow to some. The height of 82 inches is nice for small spaces, basements, and underneath garage doors like I have. Getting into the lat pull down low row works best when the weight is evenly distributed on the plate carriage. Kind of touching on the attachments real quick. I'm a small guy as it is, but the straight bar isn't nearly long enough. It'd be nice if it was a little bit wider, just so you could get a better grip on it. The lat pull down bar, it's got like a nice textured grippy handle that you can grab. When it comes to the landmine attachment and band pegs, I don't have the bands to do this type of resistance. Also with the landmine, again, I sold my standard barbell, so I don't have one of those. But being able to utilize landmine exercises, it's silly how many different exercises that you can do. Real quick, touching on some pros, I've kind of been mentioning them throughout. The ease of use, we kind of touched on that a little bit. Just the approachability of this rack, of this Smith machine, just walking up to it. Minor setup and you're good to go. Moving things up and down takes no time at all. Price, the cost of this, and you get this whole entire package. Durability, obviously, I've only had this for almost a week. I couldn't tell you, the durability of it, how it's gonna hold up over a long time. Again, it's only 14 gauge steel. When I was even putting it together, I started tightening the bolt too much and I realized I was kind of like bending the steel a little bit. If you use it smartly and use it the way it's meant to be used, then this thing will last a very long time to come. This doesn't have like J-cups that you can add to the outside and utilize this as like an open squat rack. Let's just jump right into the final thoughts. I like this. I think this is a great option for a lot of people. If you're anything like me, everyone's jumping down your throat with you need a squat rack, but I think a Smith machine, you can do so many different styles of working out with this value option. Smith machine, I'm able to do compound exercises, overload and isolation work, and it keeps me stable. It keeps me feeling healthy. I was feeling super strong today after using it. I had a T3 squat stand from Titan that I honestly didn't get much use out of. I find like something like this is more beneficial to me than that thing was. So many different features in a very compact, budget-friendly option. Could it be better? Of course it could be better. We could add aluminum pulleys and make it 11 gauge steel, and then we're talking about a $2,000 Smith machine. And that's not the point here. We're talking about something that costs you right around $500 shipped to your door. You open it up, you put it together in 6 hours and you're working. All right, you're getting good effective workouts. You stick your bar in the landmine attachment, boom, you're good to go. Do some Smith machines, do some bicep curls, some tricep extensions, do all those fun isolation exercises, and do some compound exercises in a safe and effective way. Smith machines, boom, they're underrated. Could it be built up a little bit more? Sure, but again, that's not what we're doing here. That's not what we're talking about here. This is a budget-friendly option. It's got a nice aesthetic to it. It does all the functionality that you're looking for. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're interested in checking one of these out, check the link in the description. Let me know what you think of this Smith machine. If you think I tarnished my home gym by bringing it in here, or what your thoughts are from this review, this Smith machine RitFit option.